What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. Everybody smash that share button, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Show some love in them comments. Let's get it started, all right? Let's get it started. What you do determines that which you are becoming. So ask yourself, what do I want to be? Let's talk about it, all right? What you do determines that which you are becoming. So ask yourself, what do I want to be? All right, what do you want to be? That which you do determines that which you are becoming. Quote me. What do you want to do? What do you want to be? All right, that which you do determines that which you are becoming. So what you're doing, what you're entertaining yourself with, what you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're reading, who you're talking to, what you do with your free time, spare time, what you do with your life, right? What you do determines that which you are becoming. What goals have you set for yourself? Whatever goals you set for yourself aren't going to get obtained unless you go after them. They're not going to get done unless you set aside some time, like you've been telling yourself, and get it done. Everybody tells themselves they're going to do things. They set this time aside in their mind. They tell themselves at 3:30, 3:33, they're going to do it and get it done and start all this new, wonderful, amazing stuff. 3:35 come around, they still sitting down, okay? And they're still watching their TV show, scrolling on the IG, the YouTube, as long as you're watching YouTube, that's cool, okay? But get your stuff done though, all right? But always set aside time to get what you need done and don't procrastinate. Attack it, all right? When you tell yourself you're gonna do something, you set that side of time, you do it. The hardest part is getting started, because a lot of times doing it is the easy part. The hardest part is wrapping your mind around that I have to do this when I don't feel like doing it. You have to get through the I don't feel like doing it. All right. A lot of times when you don't feel like doing something, it's because you see it as too difficult in your mind. You got to ask yourself, why don't you feel like doing it? Ask yourself questions. All right. Why don't you feel like doing this? You don't feel like doing it because you want to be successful right now. You don't feel like doing it because you didn't pick it up and boom, instant success. Things take time, my friend. Things take time, family. All right, things take time, chosen vessel family. All right. So knowing that things take time, you have to discipline yourself. All right, that's what discipline is. Doing the stuff that you don't feel like doing every single day or whenever you set out the time to do it. So if you know you set out some time to do something around 5 o'clock, if you don't do that, you're not disciplined. So you're going to want to use discipline to your advantage, because what you do determines that which you are becoming. If you set that time aside and you don't do that which you were supposed to do, you're not becoming that for that amount of time and that time and space for that day. You're not becoming what you were supposed to be becoming in that time and space. The universe set aside some time and space for you to work, for you to send out your signals to the universe, all right, for you to get drunk off the wine, okay, the wine and the feeling and the sensation of I can have this. I'm eagerly working on it, and I'm gonna get it. All right, that's what a lot of times when the Bible is referencing wine, it's talking about the feeling of your desire, what you're trying to manifest. All right, what you want from your in life. So when you get drunk with the feelings of what you want in life, when you get drunk with the feeling of I gotta have this so bad, or I want this so bad, I wake up and get out of bed and I gotta do it as first thing after I thank God for waking up and my feet hit the floor. I gotta work on it. I gotta do it. I gotta go exercise because I want to get in shape so bad that As soon as I get out of bed, as soon as my day starts, I go exercise before I go to work. I want to exercise so bad. I want to make my dream happen so bad. I don't even tell myself that I don't have time. When it comes to your dream, stop telling yourself that you don't have time, because that what you do, you are becoming. When you tell yourself that you don't have time, you're making that real. All right, that what you say, you are becoming. All right, so, and that's a whole nother video. All right, when you speak when you tell yourself you don't have time, you won't have time. I've done that, and it felt like my day was shorter. It felt like the day ended up going by faster than it normally would have, and time is speeding up. All right, but when you tell yourself you don't have any time, it puts like a restriction on your day. It's like, it's weird. It feels like you don't have no time. And when you're able to slow things down and slow down your like perception of time, then you're able, when you tell yourself you do have time, it slows down your perception of time. All right, so when you tell yourself you have time to get things done, you will have time to get things done. And on top of that, you'll make time to get things done. All right, and that way you will becoming what you will be becoming what you want to be. All right, you want to become what you want to be, don't you? So your time that you spend doing what you do determines that. You can't be a basketball player and just sit down and watch TV, Apple Jacks, looking at the player of the week on the box and expect to be a basketball player. You're supposed to be outside training. You're supposed to be outside shooting hoops. You're supposed to be outside running laps, training. Okay, what you do determines that what you are becoming. What do you want to be? Because if you want to be something, you can't just tell yourself, I want to be this, I'm going to be that, I'm going to do this. That's a pipe dream. That's what people mean when they say pipe dream. When you're not putting in any effort, when you're not goal setting, when you're not goal oriented, then your dream has no action. When your dream has no action, it's a pipe dream. When you're not putting any action behind your dream's not going to be able to be moving in action. So your dream's not going to go anywhere because you're not making it go anywhere. You have to see your dream as a car, and all the effort and all the studying and all the work you put into it is like gas you're putting into the tank. If you don't put all that effort and all that hard work and all that, even if it's smart work, you don't put all that smart work into your goal, and then it's not, your dream is not going to go nowhere. So ask yourself, why do you think you haven't been doing it? You may feel it's too difficult. You may feel you can't do it. Why do you feel it's too difficult? Why do you feel you can't do it? Somewhere in your mind, you feel that you won't be successful. Somewhere in your mind, you may be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid when it comes to becoming successful. Fear will hold you back from your dream. Don't let fear hold you back from your dream. You don't want to be afraid to be successful, do you? Or you don't want to be afraid to make it in life? That's backwards. You want to be afraid to not make it in life if you're going to be afraid of something. See, they have people programmed the wrong way. What are people going to say about me? What are people going to think about me? How are people going to look at me? They have people programmed the wrong way. You're focused on the wrong things. Are you when it comes to you being afraid and you not having enough courage to go after your dream, are you focusing on the right things or are you focused on the wrong things? If you're afraid to go after your dream because of how other people are going to feel about you pursuing that, or if you fail, you're focused on the wrong things. So if you divert your focus back on the right things, it'll eliminate that fear. So you'll be able to take a stab or take a step towards success. You want to be afraid to not succeed. You want to be afraid to not fail, because a lot of failed attempts will lead to a lot of perfect attempts. All right, a lot of failed attempts will lead to a lot of perfect attempts. All those people flipping, you think they just flipped and it was perfect the first time for the video? No, them people damn near broke their neck some of them times. All right, fails, falling on the ground, falling on the shoulder, going to the hospital. You know, I'd probably find a different profession if it was all that. But it shows you, even with attempting to harm yourself. All right. I ain't tripping. They just flipping. Okay. Even when they're out having a flipping good time. All right. Even when they're out having a flipping good time, they did those flips enough time to where they perfected it. To now, they got rid of their fear. They tried it. They got hurt. They still weren't afraid. So you have to look at your goal like those flippers, man. People who are flipping, that's not just flipping. That's a self-achievement right there. You're afraid of something. You're afraid of getting hurt. That's why a lot of people aren't flipping. Oh, I might break my spine, might break my neck, might hurt my shoulder. God forbid, not me. All right. But people don't want to do certain things out of fear. When it comes to flipping, they might fear they might hurt something. The person who flips is fearless. I'm not gonna hurt nothing. Bang. Even when they fall, half the time they don't get hurt because they're thinking that they're not gonna get hurt. If you thinking you're gonna get hurt when you flip, you're gonna break it all. Because you risked it all. Okay? So it boils down to your mindset. Mindset is very powerful. The mind is a muscle. All right, it's one of the best muscles to work out besides the other bodily muscles. You should work those out too. All the muscles are good to work out. The brain's just may be the best one. All right, so you determine what you're becoming with your actions, how you spend your time. How are you spending your time? If you're not going after your goal because you don't feel you can achieve it, why don't you feel you can achieve it? Why don't you feel you can become successful at it? Ask yourself that and see if you can find an honest answer. I guarantee whatever the answer is, it won't be worth you giving up on that dream. So ask yourself, why do I feel like I can't do this? Do you feel that you're not good enough? Have you told yourself you're not smart enough? What have you been telling yourself? A lot of times people will down themselves and say a lot of bad things and then wonder why when they go to try to do something, they don't believe in themselves. You have to go back and you have to clear out those negative thoughts. Because if you don't, they're going to weigh you down and anchor you down, and they're going to get in the way and block you from your successful thoughts that are going to energize you, that are going to help you attract success, that are going to help you stay disciplined, because discipline, belief plays a large part. Confidence, courage, believing in yourself, all those things play a large part. And when a person has all those things in order, I guarantee you they'll be able to stay disciplined because they see the end goal. They see the end of the vision before they even finish it. They see the end of the finish line before they even get there. That aids a huge part in staying disciplined. When you can see the end and you're still working on it, that motivates you. When you want that end result, all right, when you want to work towards that end result to where not where it'll drive you crazy, but to where you'll allow it to push you to make you stay disciplined. I'm going to put my effort in today. So that way I'm laying my brick. So that way, like that Will Smith success video when he was still cool, shout out to Will Smith, he's still cool. When you laying bricks, see everybody seen that video. His dad made him and his brother build a brick wall, but during the summer they had to lay a brick every day of the whole entire summer before they went back to school. That taught them something because he made them do it every day. All right, you take the pressure off yourself when you're building something big. Take the pressure off yourself. You don't have to put pressure on yourself just because you're putting something together, just because you want to be successful. Take the pressure off yourself. Don't take your success so seriously. Take it seriously, but not so seriously to where you're sweating, confused, thinking you can't do it, having mental blocks. With this video, you'll be able to clear out all the mental blocks. All right, take the pressure off yourself and do enough each day to where it's a sufficient amount to push you that much further the next day. So that way, when you go into the next day, not only do you feel you did enough, you'll be able to see, okay, you'll be able to judge by your results. And that's why you keep working. That's why you do it every day. That's why you stay disciplined. So that way you'll be able to judge how much work you need to put in. Okay, this is the amount of work I need to put in to get this amount of results, and I figured that out because I stayed consistent. Consistency plays a large part too, and what you do determines that what you are becoming. Are you doing things that are going to make you disciplined? Are you doing things that cause you to stay consistent? Are you choosing to stay consistent? Are you prioritizing yourself? Are you prioritizing what you want to do? What you do determines that what you are becoming. If you prioritize what it is you want to do, what you want to become, you're going to do that, and that way you're going to become that. Prioritize your goals, prioritize your dreams. That way you make them important. That way you put them at the forefront of your mind. That way your goals and dreams would be better than scrolling on Instagram. Your goals and dreams would be better than going out to that nightclub. Your goals and dreams would be better than going out to the bar. Your goals and dreams would be better than sitting around wasting your time not doing what you told yourself, right, you were going to do. So when you want to be successful, you tell yourself that you're going to do certain things, you carve out that time. Yo, you back your mind up like a computer when you tell yourself you're going to do something and you don't do it, and or you have started half finished projects. Your mind is like a computer, and when you tell yourself you're going to do something, you back it up. And when you keep telling yourself you're going to do this and do that and you overload it. So now your self-belief is shot because your brain's like, I heard that before. That's why people tell you don't BS yourself. All right. With that being said, this video is coming to a close. Everybody smash that like button, smash that share button. All right. Smash that subscribe button. Throw a little something in the Cash App. Okay. If you're feeling generous, little something, something. Okay. And show some love in the comments. And I will see all of you amazing people in the next video. It's been another DruuTube special. Shout out to the vessels. We out.